Yo, bro, I'm low-key faded, bro.
Highway.
What's this guy supposed to be, the ultimate badass?
They ain't ready. They ain't ready, Jim. They ain't ready. Here we go. I'm gonna go Hummer out here, guys. What is it? You ain't Mexican. What is that?
I looks a little bit though, so I dig a little deep in there, right? But yeah, we got that. We did that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to today's episode of the Frisco Report, baby.
How you doing, Mike?
Good, brother. I like the voice there. That was good. That was fantastic. But yes, another episode of the Frisco Report. We're back at it, Joe. Cowboys making a major comeback there.
Cowboys are exceeding expectations, bro. I had them losing this game. They came out and had a hell of a second half, Mike. So let's just touch on that here real quick, Mike. What were your expectations, and did they exceed your expectations in this Philly game?
Yeah, my expectation, give me 1 second. Excuse me. My expectation at the beginning of the week wasn't good. And then, you realize this is a divisional game. And then you're like, all right, they could beat these guys. I had the Cowboys beating them week one. Obviously, that didn't happen. Cowboys offense stalled out completely in that first game. But then you look at the pieces that we got. Quentin Williams, Overshown's back, Revel's back. Or Revels is back in the lineup, or is in the lineup, rather. And this was just a different team from week one. And yeah, they got up on us. It is what it is. But my expectation was we were going to beat them, Joe. But at the beginning of the week, I had us losing. But then I changed it.
Yeah, man. I mean, if we're all being honest, that first half looked like the same old Cowboys, bro. Where the bigger bully comes in here, bullies the crap out of you, does what they want. You implode, and you're down 21-0. Get the touchdown, second half, antics ensue, and then the comeback of all comebacks. It was a historic comeback, Mike. It hasn't happened since 2014, since Garrett was here. In 2014 was the last time Cowboys had a 21-point swing to win the game. That was versus the Rams. So,
what was the score in that? And not arguing, but what was the score in that 2020 Atlanta game?
Well, you talking about 28-3, Dan Quinn? That guy sucks, dude.
No. 2020 when we played Atlanta. The watermelon squib kick.
Oh, I don't remember that. Nah,
I gotta go back and look at that.
You'll have to pull that up, bro. That's not my speciality right there, bro.
Give me 1 second. Give me one. I got to see how much we were down there.
In the meantime, are you guys familiar with this? That's where we were heading prior to that second half, bro. Draft time, right? So, Mike, it is something to be happy about, man. They stayed in the race, bro.
Yeah, it was in the first quarter in that Atlanta 2020 game. It was 20-0 after the first quarter. Atlanta was up
20 points. Yeah, that's why. So that's why that wasn't included in there. I got that off the NBC halftime, or I think it was pregame. They're talking about like historic comebacks. So Cowboys pulled it off, Mike. CeeDee Lamb had his moments. Let's talk about Lamb, bro. Is he 1B or is he number 2?
Dude, at the rate he's going, dude, he's about to be number 3. And I'm not even bull crapping with you guys. I'm not trying to troll here. The guy has proved to me that he's not a leader. And you know, Shannon Sharp, I've seen a clip on TikTok. And you know, maybe it wasn't, I don't know who it was. Maybe it wasn't Shannon Sharp. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is when you ride the highs, he's all good. But when he faces adversity, he's not any good. And on Shannon Sharp's show with Chad Ochocinco, I learned that CeeDee Lamb leads the league in drops, Joe. I didn't know that till that show. He leads the league in drops. That's not good, dude. And I don't know what's mentally wrong with CeeDee Lamb, but he better figure it out, and he better figure it out quick. Because I'm already at the point where I'd rather just have Pickens over Lamb any day of the week.
Bro, is it possible that he is what do you call it?
Oh, bro, I'm low key faded, bro.
Is that possible?
I think he's low key not losing confidence, dude. That's what I think.
Yeah, bro. I mean, is it the money thing? You always see this for some reason. Once they get paid, bro, why does it always go downhill, bro? I hope this isn't another Dez where he gets paid, has a good first year after the contract, and then a complete crash, right, dude? So I'm not hitting the alarm bell by any means, but he's got to step it up, man. It hasn't looked good. It hasn't been clean. As he told Dak Prescott, it's subpar, bro. It is subpar. And George Pickens, he's the man right now. And then, you know, everybody's out saying that we got to bring him back, bro. And I agree. You know, whether it's a franchise tag or long term, man, he has to be back, Mike.
Yeah, Pickens has to be back. And my vote is to franchise tag him and let him play on that one more year just to see what you got. And if you want to work out a deal, you know, before July or whatever in training camp, see how he acts, see how he responds, then that's okay. But that's a lot of cap dollars. And people don't realize, people are saying you can get George Pickens for 30. No, you can't. No, you can't. Go look at his agent. Parsons was supposed to get 42. Parsons winded up getting 47. So if there's a chance that Pickens could get 37 because his agent knows how to negotiate. His agent is very good at foreseeing the cap, right? Jerry talks about that. He's able to do that. But I think that's too much cap dollars flowing into that wide receiver spot on top of the defensive tackle position. So that's why I'm saying franchise tag him, let him ride it out one more year.
Yeah, man. I'm a one. What if you went back in time and Lamb did a Freudian slip and said, he's a 1, I'm a 2. Oh, I mean, I'm a 1 too. Like, what happened to CeeDee Lamb, bro? That's what we've been talking about here. The CeeDee Lamb still a number 1, Mike. Is he still a number 1? Like, let's just take away some of the recent drops and some of this other stuff that's come out in the news. Is he still a number 1?
Yes, but not an elite number 1.
I think that's the right answer there too, right? I mean, how would this game look? The real test would be, how would this game look if Lamb was not in the game? Would Pickens still have his opportunities? You know,
I think so, because if you look at Pickens' opportunities, it's coming off what? It's coming off slants. He had a big catch down the sideline against the Eagles, double covered, and he came down with that catch. I think Pickens, and we've seen George Pickens have success without CeeDee Lamb this season already. Let me say that one more time. We've seen Pickens have success without CeeDee Lamb already. I think Ryan Flournoy needs more opportunities.
Yeah, Ryan Flournoy, he's in the mix, right? And no, I think it would be interesting. You know what I mean? How would this look? You know what? Because Lamb does take the coverage. You know, he takes a safety with him in the corner with him, and I think that's where Pickens is able to really eat. Well, I have seen that, so I do. I still think Lamb's a 1, but if we're gonna make a run, bro, he's got to step up the game because you can't drop passes in the end zone, bro. You can't do it, man, because then you're unreliable. Then you're Terrence Williams, your T Will, Butterfingers, body catcher, right? So, and we don't need that. You know what I mean? We don't need a T Williams here, Butterfinger Magic. So, interesting discussion there, guys. In the chat box, let us know. I'm really curious in the comments, in the chat box, is CeeDee Lamb still a number 1 to you? Yes or no? All right.
Mike right here with the super chat answering not really answering your question, but giving his thoughts on it. Said, even though CD had all those drops, I still believe in him. And I feel like, and I feel this will be the game that he bounces back, talking about the Chiefs game. I love CD and GP equally.
Yeah.
Thanks for that super chat, Mike.
I love that comment, bro. I love it, dude. I think that's that's I think that's where I feel on it too, bro. You know what I mean? But I have a short leash on him, however, because you should be able to do something against this Chiefs team. The secondary is not all that good, you know. So if he struggles again, bro, yeah, it's gonna get kind of scary. You know, like does he have the yips?
What do you think about this comment here by G. Hampton? I think if Pickens wasn't playing, we lose the game.
Ooh, man, that's worthy of a cinematic base. Here we go. It is, bro. Like that's a good ass question, Mike. So if Pickens wasn't in the game, Mike, would we lose the game? The answer, I think, would be yes, dude.
Yeah, I think it's yes. Thanks for that super chat, Mike. I think it's yes.
Your boy, Mike. That was a great question. And the other question, just equally.
By G. Hampton.
G. Hampton, great question, bro. Yeah. No, that's a really good point there. Really good point there. So yeah, dude. That's a little bit scary there on that discussion there, Mike. So we're talking about Pickens and Lamb. Let's see what they do in this next game. What is your thoughts on the pass rush, bro? Have you seen any improvement from the pass rush as far as since we've gotten Quinnen Williams in here the last 2 weeks?
I think your pass rush gotten better in the 5-2-4. But when they're in their standard, 4-4-3, defense, I haven't seen a difference in pressure. But when you get Kenny Clark, Osa, and Quinnen Williams on the field at the same time, I feel like that's when you see the difference in pressure and QB hurries. And if you look at it, Quinnen Williams a sack and a half. Osa has 2 sacks. I mean, you getting I think Kenny Clark has a half a sack too. So I mean, they're already stacked up four sacks in 2 games in the 5-man front. So I think you are seeing pressure at the 5-man front, but not at the when they're rushing 4. No, when they're rushing 5, yes.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that the pass rush has improved, as well. But I don't think we're gonna see the true fruition of that until 2026. Right now, you're getting an outstanding All-Pro player there, instant impact with Quinnen Williams. taking double, triple teams and making it happen, man. I think he's opening it up. You know, we even saw knucklehead Sam Williams there with the play, right? And then, you know, some of these other guys are getting, you know, pressures. Sacks still evade the hell out of us. I think this last game, Oso was the only one that had a sack in the game. I think he was the only one that had the sack on the stat line, right? So it's improved, but not enough, right? And I think if you start stacking these wins and you start to really legit get into the playoff conversation, Mike, those sacks have to come, dude. This whole pressure business in the playoffs, that's what separates the winners from the losers. You got the pressure dudes sitting on the couch, the guys that makes the sacks and long down and distance, they live on. All right, so they got to get the sacks, Mike. They got to get that going, man.
Yeah, you know, if you look at the Super Bowl teams, the defense is getting anywhere between 45 plus in sacks. If you want playoff success, you have to have 45 plus sacks. So they have to get some type of pressure generating. I mean, you look what they did there, pressuring Hurts. And you know, and the big thing that the defense did, what this defensive line did, they held Saquon to 10 carries of 22 yards. Dude, that's huge. They stopped the tush push. They didn't run the tush push in 8 consecutive drives. And that's how you beat Philly. If you get them in the 3rd and 1 and 4 and 1, they're going to run that stupid tush push. That should be banned. All right, I'm on the boat of banning it. If the defensive line can't push each other into the offense, why can the offense push each other into the defense? It makes no sense. So I'm all for banning it. But that's how you beat Philly. It's simple. Stop the tush push. Don't get them in 3rd and long. Get them in 3rd and 3. You can't tush push. 3rd and 3. So that's what that's what they did. That's the biggest thing right there, Joe.
I just hate the name of that shit. It sounds so sissified. Tush push. I can't stand.
What would you call it, Joe? What would you call it?
That's what they call it, right? Like,
what would you call it?
I would call it anything but that, bro. Like, that shit just sounds so sissified. I just makes me hate the play even more. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hate the play, dude. It's so stupid. The tush push is the dumbest play in the NFL.
It is, man. It's just like a cheap play. You know what I mean? I don't like it, man. I wish it would, go away. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, you could. I feel like you could almost run that play all the way from the 50-yard line and just tush push your way all the way to the end zone if you really wanted to. You know what I mean? You gain what? You could gain like 3, 5 yards out of this shit sometimes. So you could theoretically. Nobody's done that, but yeah, man.
Asian Persuasion says quarterback sneak. LOL. Brandon said I would call it the boring push. The rugby push, says rugby Marcus.
Push. Yeah, that's the roots of it, right? They brought over who was it, bro? Was it Mailata? Was that the guy? I think it was like a former rugby player that's on their team now. I think it was Mailata. Taught them how to run it. I think it was your boy Mike 7, Mike. Quinton Williams has showed so much leadership since coming here. We've been missing a true leader on this defense for years, and finally have one. Mike, what do you think about that, there, bro?
Yeah, 100%. And it's how players respond to it. We had Michael Bennett here, right? And the same situation happened, and we went out there and still got our butt whipped, right? But when you look at Quinton Williams, the way he delivered it, from the way the players are talking about it, about hey, we live for this, let's go out there and prove our worth, right? And he was talking to the defense side of the ball. Dak picked it up, and Dak ran with it too. So not only is he talking to the defense, the offense is picking up on that leadership as well. And that is something that Micah couldn't accomplish, that is something that DeMarcus Lawrence couldn't accomplish. Because we have a leader that not only walks the walk, but he talks the talk. He talks the talk and he walks the walk. That's the difference. Micah never showed up in the big games. Quentin Williams being the interior guy, even though he don't get a sack or he might not get a pressure, tell me what the running back did. Right? He had 0 sacks against the Eagles, but then when you look at it, Saquon had 10 carries for 22 yards. That's the impact, right? That's the difference.
Well said, bro. Yeah, the difference has been night and day. You know what I mean? I saw a stat here on Twitter. I should have took a screenshot of it, but it has shown how we have flipped the script in the running game. Defense. They shut down Genty. They shut down Saquon Barkley, who is in fact going through the Madden curse. Shout out Madden. Rest in peace, RIP. Thank you for the Madden curse. It is alive and well, my brothers.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing, bro. Quentin Williams. I mean, before Aaron Donald retired, Quentin Williams was in that top one, maybe he was 1B, but now Quentin Williams is still like the top defensive tackle in the league. And we have him, bro.
Yep.
We have him, you know what I'm saying? And it's nice, bro. Is it saving Matt Eberflus's job, Mike?
It's saving Matt Eberflus's job, and I'm going to piss a lot of people off, but it's also saving Matt Eberflus's job. It really is. I mean, you look at the way this defense has done it. Jerry did him a favor by getting Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson. Let's not forget about Logan Wilson. And now they just stopped the Super Bowl champs on 8 consecutive drives. Jerry loves to see that type of stuff. So it helped Schottenheimer, and it definitely helped Matt Eberflus. As much as the fans don't like it, it did.
Yeah, man. I mean, as long as we're winning and as long as the defense starts performing and not looking like they did before we made these trades, I mean, it's amazing, that the impact of Quentin Williams. I knew it would be good, but I wasn't expecting, and I don't think they've made a complete 360. They still have deficiencies in wrapping up people and tackling. And the secondary is still kind of wishy-washy. Safeties need to be upgraded. But I think, Quentin, you build the defense around him now instead of building around a pass rusher who's a little inconsistent, right? Quentin Williams, the engine runs hot. I never see it running cold, and hopefully, we're able to see that. I mean, the combination of him and Clark, I love that. I've been saying that for a while now. Osa, he's getting in there now, so maybe that has lit a fire under him. All right, so it's nothing but good things right now, Mike.
Yeah, and this is what we wanted. Like we've talked about, and Mike, he just on the 7-month being a member for Cowboys Corner, he put Micah who never heard of him, and it's just that we wanted this leader, right? And maybe to give Micah the benefit of the doubt, right? The year that he was supposed to be our leader, he put it on Twitter. It's my time to lead now. He laid on the bench and acted like his back was hurting in front of millions and millions of people. And the next week he got traded, right? So maybe that's what the Cowboys wanted to see, Joe, was how do you handle this media press? How do you handle me throwing water at you in your face, in front of your peers, in front of your fans, right? Micah did not handle that well, and I think that rubbed Jerry the wrong way. I can't pay you this much money. You're not a leader. They had their eye on Quentin Williams way before they got Quentin Williams. They wanted to trade Micah Parsons to the Jets in exchange for Quentin Williams and some draft picks, but the Jets couldn't afford Micah. That's why it never happened. They were evaluating. Like Jason Garrett used to say it all the time. We're watching you when you eat. We're watching you when you practice. We're watching you in meetings. We're always watching. Jerry is always watching. And Micah failed every check box they had for him.
But can he see with the glaucoma and all of that that's going on? Can he see? All right. Danny Savage in the house. Appreciate you,
Yeah.
bro. Appreciate
Danny Savage.
everybody in the chat box, bro.
Everybody, yes.
Pound that like button. And we do appreciate you guys. Let's see. The next topic, Mike. I'm gonna let you run with it, bro. What you got? What you got for the tonight's show, Mike?
Yeah, Gerald Beasley has one for you, longtime follower of the Frisco Report. Said opinion on better D line, Philly or Chiefs? Cap Mode Joe.
Philly or Chiefs? Better D line. All right. Better D line. I'm still gonna go with Philly, bro. You know what I mean? I think they're solid across the board. Chiefs, I think it's pretty close. You know, it's probably 1 and 2. Chiefs have a good defense, man. Don't get it twisted. We're gonna have our hands full. You know what I mean? They got Nick Bolton. I love him. I've always been a big fan of Nick Bolton, but that's not a guy that Mr. Will McClay would take because of the measurables. But dude is outstanding, bro. Nick Bolton is the man there, dude. But then you have the vets there, you know, a defensive tackle. I still go Philly though, Mike, in my opinion.
No, I think you got to go Philly. They do got a couple of good names there on the Chiefs, but I think overall Philly has been more consistent in their success. I mean, you see what they did against Pat Mahomes in that Super Bowl. And just rattled Pat Mahomes. And that starts with the good defensive front. I mean, they have a really good front seven. Philadelphia does. N'Kobe Dean, those guys up there. I mean, they gave Dak some hell, too, to start the game early, right? But I think the Chiefs, you know, they're figuring themselves out still, even at a 6-5 record. But I'll give the nod to the Eagles.
Chiefs are definitely going to throw everything they can at us, Mike. Carl Loftus, can't forget about him. He's a edge rush connoisseur. Looks like we're going to be without Tyler Tap Out Guyton again, Mike. He is officially all right. That's the next topic here, bro. Let's put this out here. All right, let's get this going, bro, because it is time, bro. Is Tyler Guyton officially injury prone?
Officially injury prone with the high ankle sprain?
Is he? Everybody in the chat box, everybody in the comments, is Tyler Guyton officially injury prone? Mike, what's your thoughts on this?
With the high ankle sprain, I mean, he's missed some games. What he got pulled last year. He's missed games this year. Nothing has required surgery. He lucked out on the knee in training camp this year. Didn't have to require surgery, which is good. God, I'm going to call it unfortunate luck, not injury prone, because he hasn't went under the knife.
I'm going to say that he is injury prone. He is, in fact, injury prone. And I feel that it's part about, yes, he got the high ankle, but in camp, he missed time there. You know what I mean? He missed a game here. So the other one was the concussion, allegedly, right? Missed some time there after getting his butt whooped. He said enough's enough. My head got hit. Ankle high sprain, I guess, right? So going back to his rookie year, man, he's missed a lot of time, and you're seeing a trend here. You are seeing a trend here. You know what I mean? He is. That being said, Mike, he's not going to be available for a couple of games here. Apparently, they can't, or they're not going to use the IR designation because they only have 2 left. So they're going to just, have him stashed there. Nate Thomas, Mike, looks like he'll get the start. How do you feel he's going to perform in this game versus the Chiefs?
I was thinking the other day, I said, man, what if – I think maybe I told Fifth Quarter Cowboys this. I can't remember who I told. But I said, what if Nate Thomas looks good? You know, there is a competition at right tackle, but we really haven't seen that competition. And now, what if Nate Thomas plays better on the left side, and he beats out Tyler Guyton? I could see it, Joe. I could see it.
Now, here's the stubborn shit about the Cowboys. Let's say Nathan Thomas comes out here over the next 3 or 4 weeks and does a pretty good job, and then Guyton's ready to come back. Do you take out the hot hand and then go back to Tyler Guyton? What would you do in that situation there, Mike?
Schottenheimer likes continuity. If the offensive line is playing at a high level with the best 5, including Nate Thomas, and he changes back to Tyler Guyton, he's going against his own word. If you truly care about continuity and compete every day, and you know Nate Thomas is your best guy at the left position, and you switch it, you're not practicing what you're preaching, dude, and you're going to lose the locker room and you're going to lose fans.
That's a good point there, bro. I think that you do have to do that. Go with the continuity, man. There's just something about Guyton, man. He's not. I don't know if he's built for that left tackle. Now, Savage is saying that he could be the right tackle in 2026. I wouldn't mind seeing that. You know what I mean? Like,
but here's the problem, though.
I think that's the last ditch effort. If you cannot play right tackle and you look like crap there, his career is officially bust-orama, bro.
But here's the problem with that. Nate Thomas, I think, from what I've seen, plays better on the left side than he does the right. That's why Terrence Steele is still doing it, because Nate Thomas doesn't look as good on the right side than he does on the left side, Joe.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We're saying that Nate Thomas will be your left tackle, and Guyton will be the right tackle in 2026.
Oh, I didn't hear the Guyton part.
Oh, it was this right here. This is what we were talking about. Talking about Guyton being right tackle in 2026.
Oh, okay.
No,
bad,
problem. No problem, bro. No problem, though. We got you, bro. We got you. We got you, Reigns. We got you, boy. Your boy Mike 7, bro. Check this out. Even though CD has had all those drops, I still believe in him. I feel this will be the game he bounces back. I love both.
Oh, no. We already did that one. My bad.
Hey, bro, this is not the Matrix, bro.
I meant to put that one on screen.
Hey, bro.
That's my bad.
It's all good, bro. Your boy Mike 7. Ooh, he's got 3 questions here, Mike. Do you guys think we can beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving? What is your guys' score predictions? And will CD bounce back next game, Mike? I'll let you tackle that one there first, Bronus.
I do think we could beat the Chiefs. We have to be disciplined. We have to honor our running game, and we have to get the ball to Pickens. All right. Defense still has to be able to play better. The score prediction: 35-28 Cowboys. And I don't think CD has a bounce back game. I think it's too soon. Hasn't had enough time on the jug machine to fix those drops. He leads the league in drops. You just can't fix that overnight. He's had weeks to fix it. He hasn't fixed it. He leads the league.
Great question here, Mike. Do you guys think he'll beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving? I want to believe. I want to believe, but I'm not quite there yet, bro. If you give me this win, I'm in. I will believe. I believe that this is a magical season, and that we're gonna go and take this thing into the playoffs. So I believe they'll. I think they will win, man. I think they'll get it. Score prediction: I'm gonna say Cowboys 27, Chiefs 20. All right, Cowboys get the win. They're going to be tied 20-20 at the end of the fourth quarter. Cowboys go with the go-ahead touchdown to Pickens, 27-20, bro. Lamb, will he improve? I think he's going to bounce back here, bro. Maybe he even becomes, the player of the game, possibly. I don't know, man. Even though I just said Pickens would win the touchdown there at the end. So Lamb has to have a good game here. You have to expose that secondary. And if you do that, you should be able to win this game. But it's going to go whistle to whistle with the Chiefs, Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes, the magician. It's going to be a tough game, bro.
Yeah. No, it is going to be a tough game. I mean, you got to respect the Chiefs. You got to, respect Pat Mahomes in that sense of, he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion for a reason, multiple Super Bowls for a reason. And, you can't, if you're going to put your foot on their throat, don't ever take it off. Don't ever take it off when Pat Mahomes is playing. He will dissect this defense. I bet he already knows the weaknesses and how to target the weaknesses. So we have to, how Rex Ryan used to disguise it, for Tom Brady. Maybe Matt Eberflus can disguise something and throw Mahomes off his game a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game for sure, man. So what I'm wondering is the running game going to get going, Mike? What's your gut feeling here on the Cowboys offensive line versus the Chiefs and us getting the running game going on them? Is it going to happen, or you think it's going to be air it out kind of game?
I think it's going to be an air it out kind of game. I think the Chiefs are a top 10 in run defense. So you're gonna have to rely on some play action, and that's gonna open it up for Dak, Pickens, Ferg, these guys.
I like this here. Marcus Betts, gotta spy Mahomes. Can you do that with all the weaponry, Mike? With all the receivers they have, tight ends, this sort of thing? Can you do that? Can you dedicate a player to spy him? And if so, who would that be in your opinion?
It all depends on what defense they're running, Joe. If they run a 4-3, yes, you can spy the quarterback. If you go a 5-2-4, you cannot spy the quarterback. That five-man front is there to contain him in the pocket and to sack him, right? So it all depends. If they run 4, you can spy them. But the Cowboys, they're loving this 5-man front, and that will contain Mahomes well enough to keep him in that pocket.
Good point there. Jet Li, Marcus Betts both saying that will be Overshown's job to spy, Mike. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it definitely would depend on the formation of the defense, but if there's one player that would need to do that assignment, I'm with Marcus, and I'm with Jet Li here. Probably Overshown. You know what I mean? But does Mahomes still scare you with the ball in his hand? Like as far as like running around and doing all this kind of stuff, or is that are those days kind of over for him?
Oh no, I wouldn't put anything. I wouldn't put anything past Mahomes. Not yet. The guy's still young. He knows how to have success in this league. They just beat an 8-2 Colts team, right? That's a really good defense over there. And yes, that was at Arrowhead, but he still knows how to be crafty and still beat good teams, and he could beat bad teams. We're still a bad team. So we really have to keep the edge, the double-edged sword on Pat Mahomes.
I like this question right here, this comment question here by SA7691. Do you what do you think of Booker so far, Mike? The rookie, Tyler Booker.
Dude had a monster game against Jalen Carter. I talked about that on Fifth Quarter Cowboys Freaky Friday about how he was going to be able to match up well against Jalen Carter because he did it in college. and he came in there, dude, and just put Jalen Carter to shame. In that game, A++. He's been hurt for the season for the rookie. I'll give A+ for the Eagles game. Overall, give him a B- for the season.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's he started a little bit late, right? He missed some time there in the lineup, but I think he's looked good, man. He's looked pretty good. I think he's gotten better with each week. To me, he's one of these type of dudes that needed those snaps because he didn't get them, in the beginning because of the injury. What was it, Mike? Was it a high ankle or what did he have? I forgot what his injury was. I think it was an ankle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an ankle for Booker.
Yeah, so I think he's been brought along well and showing grit out there, toughness, finishing his tackles, man. That's what I like about him. Once he gets his hands on you, he's going to take you all the way out of the play if he can. So I like that. I don't have to really worry about him. He doesn't look like he's going to be one of these Alabama bust like they have been putting out here in the NFL for over a decade now. So I think we got a good one. I think we got one of the rare Bama hits, Mike.
Yeah, no, we do. And a shout out to JVS. He's officially in the corner on Cowboys Corner, becoming a new member. And then John Wayne, longtime supporter of the Frisco Report. Do you think the Dallas Cowboys have a chance against the Kansas City Chiefs Thanksgiving Day? I think we do. Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys.
That's what it is, bro. It's all about, is this going to be a magical season, man, or is this like they're earning it, Mike? Like, do you feel like this team is earning their way to playoff contention, or how do you feel about this team right now, Mike? Do you feel like it's something special in the air is going down, or what is it?
I think, I think the playoff chances are still slim. So dang slim. I think the only way for us to get into the playoffs is we have to win the NFC East. So what does that mean? That means the Dallas Cowboys have to win out, and the Eagles have to lose at least 3 games. That has to happen. Their next 2 opponents are the Bears and the Chargers. Can those 2 teams beat them? If they could beat the Eagles, your chances just went way up, and they need to lose 1 more game. Can the Commanders help? Can the Giants help with that, right? So they have to be able to, or maybe it's 4 games. I think they have to lose 4 games because the tie hurts you on the tie-breaking thing. So it has to actually be 4 games. I think that's your only way to a playoff bracket, to the playoff bracket.
Yeah, no, they can't have any hiccups. You know what I mean? I said that they need to go 6-1 through this final stretch.
Yeah, they can't even afford that.
Yeah, and that's with getting some help. And I hate that getting help crap. You know what I mean? I want to win on our own laurels. I hate getting in with help. That's just not championship football. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I think you basically, like you said, you kind of have to run the table here, dude, and hope that the Eagles can have some hiccups, which I think they're capable of doing that, dude. I think they are capable of having some hiccups here, some inner strife. You know what I mean? It only takes 1 or 2 of these Eagles to start ruffling the feathers within the locker room, and it comes crashing down. So I want to see that. I want to see inner turmoil. I want to see them choke away some losses. And die Eagles die, bro. I can't stand those guys, dude.
Yes. I got a special song for them. You know how they spell out their name, and they do their thing. Well, I like to spell out something too.
They can't even spell their names, supposedly.
No, they really can't. So mine is FUCK. Fuck those Eagles. Right. That's my song for them. Knight, 8907, $1.99, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
If we can cover Travis Swift, we have a good shot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if we cover the tight end, right? We're talking about
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. You know, I
Travis Swift.
He's still that's a good one. Yeah, he can still get it done, man. You know what I mean? He's kind of getting long in the tooth, but I think you still got to cover the guy, right? So our linebackers, secondary, they're gonna have to have a clean game, man, because he can still hurt you. That's basically Mahomes's Ferguson to Dak, right? He's the escape hatch, and you got to stay on top of that dude, man, at all times.
Yeah, all times, dude. New member of the channel also sent a $5 super chat. JVS 1021, viewing this as the cup is half empty or half full, and it has to be halfway full, and only continue to fill up. We still have games to play, and the best football is yet to come. What do you think about that, Joe?
Yeah, you kind of do, right? You kind of have to. You have to, you know. And for me, like I said, if they win this Chiefs game, I'm fully in. I'm fully believing that something's happening here with the team. Right now, I like what we've done the last 2 weeks, but I got to see more of it, and I want to see something special happen here for the Cowboys, man. We've been waiting too damn long for something special happen here in Dallas. Let's hope that Schottenheimer can keep these guys going, man, and stay focused. If they can do that, Mike, stay focused and play at the high level, they can sneak in there and make some noise, man.
Man, they have to catch lightning in a bottle, Joe. You know, I mean, the Giants did it at 9-7 twice, 07 and 2011. Can the Cowboys catch their lightning in the bottle? Can the offense start clicking? We always hear the announcers, Romo and Tom Brady, if the defense just can be middle of the pack. I don't want middle of the pack, Joe. I want the number one defense with the number one offense. I want the number one special teams group, Joe. I want number ones across the board to go win this thing, all right? I want to be able to lay back in my damn recliner with my plate of Little Debbie's, chocolate trees and the vanilla chocolate trees, all right? The little white with the white cream, all right? Give me all that. Let me sit and relax and eat my Debbie cakes and enjoy a win instead of biting on my fingernails, Joe. I can't eat a Debbie cake if I got my damn fingers in my mouth biting fingernails. All right? I want to be able to relax and enjoy my Debbie trees.
I mean, what else can you say, bro? The Debbie trees are special, and this deserves a cinematic base. I love that, Mike, because that's why we are the way we are. Those are dangerous. Great super chat there at JVS 1021. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Great. Welcome to the channel. We do love our subscribers. Chris Gons, Joe, I hope the Eagles lose to the Bears, Chargers, Bills, all 3 losses. I do too, man. I hope they just fall apart, bro. I hope the wheels fall completely apart, and they get what's coming to them.
Yeah, I didn't know you highlighted that. I looked up. Yeah. They have to lose all 3, dude. If they lose all 3 and we can win, Joe, then I'll say it's magical.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it could be, man. I think this on Thanksgiving. And man, I would love to just be able to like come out here and just make a statement, bro. Like I don't even want this to be close, you know. Can we just go and just blow these guys out the water, bro? Like, don't even have it close, man. Just come out here and utterly destroy these guys on Thanksgiving. That would make my day, bro.
Yeah, no, it would. It would make my. It would definitely make my Thanksgiving so much good. And I got turkey, dressing, lambs, potatoes, carrots, got all the things. And then to have a side of Debbie trees and a W, and pecan pie with some pumpkin pie, some cherry pie, some apple pie, Joe, with the side of W. That'd be the best thing ever, dude.
He's in the building.
Oh, Danny Savage. He agrees. Those X-Mex cakes are dangerous. They are, bro. They are dangerous, but they're very good. Can you crush a box in one sitting?
You most definitely can.
Yeah, man. You know who I know? You know who I bet could do that shit? Our boy Zeke.
Oh, bro, I'm low key faded, bro.
Hey, he's crunching some different trees, Joe. He's crunching some different trees.
Oh man, Zeke was something else, man. Man, what a then gosh, man. I love that guy, man. Just man, didn't have him long enough, man. Special guy there. Man, Mike, thanks for the great show. Can't do this without you, bro. I think that's it for tonight, guys. Great comments, great everything, bro. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, first of all. And I hope that everybody's able to enjoy themselves, friends, family, and enjoy the day and enjoy the football games, the food, and everything, man. I'll be thinking about all y'all, man. That's why we come out here and do the Frisco Report. And I'm thankful for that, man. Thank you, guys. Mike, what you got, bro?
No, man, I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'll knock out all the cliches, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I'm thankful for Joe. I'm thankful for the Frisco Report. Thankful for what Joe has provided me, the source to go live, the lighting that I have. Joe sponsored that, so shout out to Cowboys Block. Very thankful for him. Thankful for all the subscribers who sponsored. Mike, with all his donations, bought me this sticker this year. Right, Mike and his and JVS's deal just basically paid for this today that I bought from Hobby Lobby, the Let's Go sign. So I'm very thankful for every viewer, every click, every super chat, every like, every dislike, and every friend that I've made here on this show, and every enemy that I've made here on this show. It is all thanks to you, and I'm thankful from the bottom of my heart. You guys enjoy time with your family, guys. Life is too short to be bitter. We have to start caring. We have to start loving.
Great. Very, very good there, Mike. That's why you're the co-host here with Frisco Report, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
That's all we have tonight, guys. We'll catch you on the next episode of the Frisco Report. Peace out, everybody.
Oh, bro, I'm low key faded.